Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Honorable all the judges and audience in this honored event. First of all, I would like to ask all of you to give thanks to the presence of greatest Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who has given us the blessing and guidance so that we can gather in this beautiful place. And I also ask you to deliver your prayer and greetings to our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who has brought us from the dark age to the age. So we are always on the right path until the end of the world. My name is Muhammad Alfan Rosbi. I come from Senior High School ISLAH JENGGAWAH Jember. In this golden opportunity, I would like to talk about role of youth to keep up and boost society productivity in pandemic. With all cases I found under title Transformation of Society during in the Pandemic. On March 2nd, 2020, for the first time government officially announced the discovery of 2 positive cases of COVID-19 patients in Indonesia. However, according to Professor Panduriono, an expert in epidemiology from the University of Indonesia, the coronavirus is suspected to have entered Indonesia since early January 2020. Due to the rampant of COVID-19 pandemic, which is difficult to overcome, in the hope of breaking the chain of transmission of COVID-19. One of the important decision methods related to social distancing. Social distancing or taking social distance is a form of limiting social activities, which include closing schools, prohibiting gathering in public areas, and performing worship in public areas. With this limitation, all activities such as teaching and learning and working are carried out at the respective home has become a routine. It is not surprising that many people therefore become bored and ultimately result in a decrease in their productivity. Another negative impact of the pandemic that occurred was an increase in cases of early marriage among teenagers. According to data received from the Jember Ministry of Religion, the number of marriages under the age of 19 in 2020 for women received 664 cases or 62.28%. And for men, it reached 402 cases. Meanwhile, the number of marriages with elementary school graduates in Jember Regency is also quite high, reaching 28.15% for boys and 21.23% for grams, without mentioning the number of marriage. This happens because many residents in Jember have a culture of shame about having an old virgin child rather than a child. Being a widow, this pandemic also creates social problems in the community, especially in small and medium enterprises of the informal sector, which is one of the bearings for the Indonesian economy is currently also being hit. Therefore, in handling the impact of COVID-19, the government's public consumption will drop drastically. In fact, public consumption has major contribution to economy, which is almost 59%. In dealing with economic change, with economic change during the pandemic. Example of social action that youth can take to fill their spare time by doing productive activities. The smallest thing you can do is to buy products that are sold by your close friend or family. With the small things, it can have a big impact because by supporting and buying goods, it can increase the income of seller, which later can increase the pace of economy. It can be seen from this moment that small and medium enterprises can be regarded as the driving force of the Indonesian economy. The role of youth here is very large, and it is hoped that young people can become agents of change as young, full of energy, productivity, optimistic, and can help the government in breaking the chain. A spirit of COVID-19, you are burdened with the future, meaning that you have responsibility from their parent and also the country for an ideally life or even better future. I hope what I am delivering today can be useful. I am sorry for anyone and thanks for your keen attention. And last I say, wassalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.